Hi guys, it's me, Faye, here at the desk, and I am in the temple with Harmony, and we are filming another video for the Bite-Sized Spirituality series. And this topic is going to be about Sabbats. Yay! And there are 8 Sabbats that run throughout the year, sort of like a wheel of the year. So each Sabbat is like the turn of the wheel. Basically, the Sabbats coincide with the seasons. And we are just going to talk about what our favourite Sabbats are. And if you want to find out more, then there is a wealth of information everywhere about Sabbats.
Yeah, so you just type in Wheel of the Year.
Yeah, so easy. You find easily. In books everywhere. YouTube, anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, what are your favourite? What's your favourite Sabbat or Sabbats, if you have more than one? Or
my favourite out of all of them is definitely Ostara, or the spring equinox, because I love spring. That's my favourite. I'm getting excited talking about it. I love spring. That's my favourite season, because I'm one of these people where if it's really, really cold, I don't really like it, and I can appreciate it, but I don't really like it. And if it's really hot, I just get sweaty and tired, and I don't really like. I'm not like a sun bunny. So having like the sunlight in spring, but the breeze as well, like
so
the
that in between,
I absolutely love that, and I love the fact that it's like a transition phase as well, like a transition from winter to spring. I think that's really, really nice, and I think, I don't know, I always find that very symbolic of my life at that point. Like, it makes me feel really good.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, definitely Ostara. But for me, I think the equinoxes and the solstices are the ones that I kind of celebrate the most. Not necessarily take most seriously, but the ones that I celebrate the most.
Those are the most evident of the season
Yeah.
changes, aren't they? Like the marking point.
Whereas I really, really like Samhain.
So when is Ostara, for people that don't know, like when?
It's generally around the 21st. I always celebrate on the 21st of March, but it's generally around the 21st of March, so you can Google it and find out. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm opposite in that my favourite Sabbath, which everyone always says is Samhain or Halloween, everyone always says it, don't they? Everyone's like, that's my favourite, but actually genuinely is my favourite. It's like my favourite day of the year is like absolutely love it so much.
I love celebrating it, but
exciting.
I don't enjoy what's going on in nature
no, I love
as much.
I think I love the build-up aspect of it as well. I just think, it's so like just so good, and like I really like fall time. Like that's my favourite season is fall. So and my favourite part of fall is always sort of like October, like through to like just after like Yule and Christmas, when you get to New Year. That's when I feel like my favourite time is, and after that I just want it to be like warm and light. But yeah, no, I don't know, I just love everything about it, and I think it comes as well from being half American and living in America. Like Halloween over there has been and always will be an even bigger thing than it has been over here. It's only recently, in recent years, that it started to get like a bigger thing over here. But I don't know, I just love everything about it, and I always carve a pumpkin every year. Like that's one of my traditions. And that's one of I said about it, I think, in my video, for like simple ways to celebrate. I celebrate Samhain, but I love doing that, and I always watch Hocus Pocus and like Nightmare Before Christmas every year as well. It's just even like simple things like that. I mean, that might.
And it's really, really childish, but I love watching Halloween Town. Have you ever seen that? It's like a Disney Channel movie. It's really, really kiddie, but I used to watch it when I was younger, and I say younger, but I was still way too old to watch it. It was definitely not aimed at my age, but it's just so lovely. It's like a family movie.
That's so funny. But no, I don't really do any like serious like ritual work on Samhain anyway, and I know some traditions say that you shouldn't, because obviously it's a day of honouring like your ancestors and loved ones that have passed over, and like out of a mark of respect that you shouldn't do anything really sort of big like ritual wise, and because the veil is obviously the thinnest, you can like then at my second favourite Sabbath, Midsummer, so obviously you have the sort of like balance, but I don't know, I just can't even.
I really like Midsummer, because I always feel like a lot of, saying that I felt it recently, but like a lot of fairy essence at Midsummer. That's when I feel most close to fairies, is Midsummer. But yeah, I felt that really recently. Like a real fairy energy recently, which I don't really understand why, but I have.
I don't know, it's just nice. I think those two are my favourites because they're both, I don't know, they both mark almost they both mark like the halfway points of the year, really. And I just really, really like, I like Samhain because it's like the harvest festival, like the last harvest festival, and I don't know, I just love everything about it, like going on hay rides and like pumpkin patches and, I don't know, apple and cinnamon tea and just everything.
Pumpkin
and then
soup.
yeah, and then obviously then in the summer, like obviously that is such like a big time, like the fairies.
I must admit that I
amazing.
prefer the food in autumn and winter, like the stuff that's naturally grown. I think we get better vegetables in autumn or winter than we do in the other times of the year. So,
yeah, it's just all so exciting. But we both have. Well, actually, no, you don't have very long to your favourite Sabbath.
No, I know.
I have a little while till mine.
It's so funny, like, people wait all year for summer, don't they? Whereas I wait all year for spring. I get so excited.
Have you got any plans?
I don't have any specific plans. Well, that's kind of a lot. I'm going to Stonehenge on the 24th of March.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, so it's kind of like an Ostara plan, but it's not on Ostara.
Just after. Yeah,
so I'm going to Stonehenge then. And on the actual day, I have like little traditions that I do. Like I love like blowing eggs. You know, like when you blow the yolk out. I've never
done that before. I want to try it.
And then I paint eggs. And generally, just because like I live in the countryside, like I spend a lot of time just like walking around because there's a field behind my house that sorry, it's completely blank now. There's a field behind my house that's full of sheep, so
really
like all the lambs
big.
and stuff. Then as well, so yeah, just observing all of the nice things. And also, this sounds absolutely hilarious, but for Ostara, I like to go. There's like local places where you often see wild rabbits, so I like to go for a walk with like a little basket and pick all of the dandelions and stuff that I can find on the way there, and then just leave little piles for the wild rabbits.
Oh, that's really nice. And
yeah, I find that fun.
But yeah, we're going to leave that there, but we'd both love to know like what your favourite Sabbats are and like what traditions you have, and if you like do the same sort of things that we do, and whether you do anything sort of like serious sort of like ritual work, whether you sort of have a more light-hearted approach. We'd love to.
Yeah, I tend to not do rituals on Sabbats. I tend to celebrate, and if I do, it's like a thank you. In fact, most of my rituals are thank yous. I don't really ask for anything.
It's like an observation, as opposed. Yeah, that's what I prefer. But we'd love to know what your opinions are. And we will both see you very soon in the next video in our series. Blessed be.
Bye.